Good afternoon and happy Friday. This is Ricochet on Eclectic Collection. I have some fabulous freaking guests with me today. I'm so excited. You don't even know. So with me today is Kat, Straw Hat, and Jackson.
Hey.
Say hi, guys.
Hi.
Hey, how are you doing?
So my guests are here because I wanted it that way, and
You just do you.
I make it up as I go along. That's the beauty of my show, whether you like it or not.
I think I read that song.
You did. I'm consistent to say the least. So what I'd like to do to have the audience get to know you guys better is I'm going to start with you, Straw Hat, and if you want, I can use your name, but I'm.
It don't matter to me, none.
I know that's what everybody else calls you. So for those of you guys that are just tuning in, Straw Hat is one of our favorite karaoke night guests and
star.
A star, actually, exactly.
Yes.
Thank you. And I wish.
We're all stars.
Yeah.
If you sound good, you're doing it wrong.
That's the point. And I'm really sorry Austin couldn't be here, but he's on his way to California.
Correct.
So he's not sorry he couldn't be here. He's fine. He's like, I'm going to California.
Well, he's not going for fun. They're going to drive his roommate's truck back.
Oh, that's horrifying. Yeah, I think he would rather be here then.
Yeah, he's like, good,
That's a bummer.
but thanks.
But his roommate bought the ticket, so...
I think as long as it's not out of pocket, I think he's good, and I'm sure he will find some beverages to help him along the way.
Yeah.
Hi, Austin.
Just don't drive like that, please.
Yeah, safe beverages. Thank you. So I'm going to ask the group a series of questions that I had originally asked OMG when we first broadcast, and they are music related. And what I'd like to do is I'm going to start with you, Straw Hat, because you traveled the farthest. I would like to know, growing up, what was the song you heard the most on the radio?
Ah, jeez.
God, that's hard for me to think about.
Well, now you've got time, so.
Yeah, thanks for being the guinea pig here.
Yeah.
I remember hearing Dynamite by Tayo Cruz a lot on
yeah.
the school ride, on the bus ride to school. Or what else came out while I was young? That's the first one that came to mind, is on the radio
Okay.
all the time.
Okay. Did that song help you decide what kind of music you liked listening to, or did it go, that's what I want to avoid?
Don't decide anything but that.
Okay, and what do you find yourself listening to now?
Lately, a lot of funk.
Can you give some examples?
I've been listening to a guy called Theo Katzman a lot lately.
Okay.
What else comes to mind? I discovered a guy, or a band rather, the band's named after the guy, from not too far from where I'm from, Carbondale, Illinois.
Okay.
It's called like Mattian.
Okay.
It's like a funk rock band that I've...
Come to love and embrace.
There you go.
Okay. And then have you found that your tastes have changed over the years since your bus rides to school?
I still like the things I used to like. I just like a larger variety now than I did when I was younger.
So it's not so mono. Like, oh, this is I can only listen to this.
Now it shifts
Now it
very
shifts.
dramatically.
Cool. And now, because you're a karaoke star now, you should have he should have his own star engraved in front of Mojo
I know.
Bones.
Really. Or at least a sticker in the mailbox.
Yes, yeah, I like that. But what led you to karaoke?
So it was something a friend of mine, Austin, had talked about finding a spot to go do. And we'd originally gone and done karaoke at Kogan's Pizza.
Okay.
One
Pizza
night.
joint.
Yeah, I know. I'm familiar with it. That's where we went to after our awards ceremony.
Yes. Good place.
Yeah.
So another friend of mine and I, we were going bar hopping me and Swiss Cheese ended up at Mojo's, and we saw the sign on the wall that said Tuesdays karaoke, and everything just kind of came together.
I think Swiss cheese is sounds like the name of a person who should also be on the radio. So
He's on the way right now.
Swiss cheese and straw hat.
Yeah. Yeah. What's the appeal? What's the appeal for karaoke for you?
I don't know, it's just nice to get out every once in a while. My friends go out with me, so I'm not drinking alone on a Tuesday night.
That's always good.
It's healthy.
Everybody, yeah.
That's all of us. No, that's really cool. Do you go primarily to just sing your heart out, or do you like the camaraderie? Do you like all of the above?
They usually have to goad me in to going up and singing. I just go to hang out, get a couple of drinks, and then the next thing you know, I'm drunk singing One Bourbon, One Scotch.
The favorite. Now, I'm gonna go to you, Kat, next.
Yeah.
Growing up, what was the song that you heard the most on the radio?
Definitely, it was When I Call on Jesus by Nicole C. Mullen, because we always listened to The Fish radio station.
California.
Yes. California's The Fish, yes. And while I do believe that Nicole C. Mullen is a very talented artist, and I definitely loved that music at the time, it is so not my style anymore.
So that song helped you decide what type of genre you didn't want to listen to anymore.
I don't think it had anything to do with that song. I grew out of that style.
Okay.
Naturally, yeah.
So what do you find yourself listening to now?
Oh, all kinds of things. Just this morning, I made a new playlist for myself called The Changing of the Seasons, because there's just some songs or artists that I feel are really good to listen to when you're in transition periods, even if it's just literally changing of seasons, like She and Him.
Oh yeah, with that's
Zooey Deschanel, yes. That's some really good fall music. Also, Wakey Wakey.
I don't think I've heard of that one yet.
Most people haven't. And I also, it also includes Regina Spektor, and Regina Spektor's definitely love her.
Yes.
Yeah, she's been an artist that I think I've been listening to probably the longest. I started listening to her when I was like 14.
I think one of my favorite is the Hotel song.
The Hotel song, yes, very good. I really like On the Radio, which is funny. So maybe I'll have to do that one at some point.
I will, yeah. Now, did you start karaoke by choice or I mean, when we all had to go and DJ, of course, but do you find yourself enjoying karaoke?
Oh,
or?
I love karaoke. I did karaoke before I came here. So, I mean, I was one of those kids who like sung in the shower and took longer showers just so I could keep singing.
Oh,
And
yeah.
Truth.
I love singing in the car.
The shower's the
So
best place to sing. You get
the
best
acoustics
harmonics,
are
yeah.
just, yeah.
In every single shower in America, that is the best place to sing.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Yeah, exactly.
So-
I still do, so.
Yeah. So once I realized like that I could actually, with a little bit of liquid courage, have the confidence to grab a mic and sing in front of other people, and just realized how much fun it is. Yeah, I love it.
So out of our few duets, what was your favorite? Groove Tonight or what was the other one? Summer Lovin'?
We did Summer Lovin' by Grease, and I will always treasure that. I mean, yeah.
That was pretty good.
Because I love to do John Travolta's part. I know the dance moves.
Right. Oh.
Austin watched Grease for the very first time this past week.
Oh my
I don't remember the
gosh.
last time I watched Grease. It's been forever.
It's one of those, but when you watch it when you're younger, you're like, oh, this is like a cute little romance. And then you watch it when you're older and you're like,
Yeah.
some of this is questionable.
Yeah, really.
Why did I watch
You've never
this?
seen it.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
shocking.
Yeah.
It's a staple of American culture.
Well, now it's one less staple that he can like.
Yeah,
off.
check that box.
He didn't even know that the song "You're the One That I Want" was from that movie.
What?
Wow. He just always thought that was just a song out of like air. I like that song.
Wow.
Now, Jackson, what about you growing up? What song did you hear the most?
Well, the problem is, I can't remember a single song, but I can remember like a list of them. Because my mom always listened to the like the alternative rock stations, that type of thing, or the some of like the '90s sort of things. So I remember like Hotel California.
Okay,
a
so
lot
the
of,
Eagles, yeah.
Isn't it ironic?
Alanis, yes.
Yeah. A lot of Alanis Morris. Like You Ought to Know, I remember
Yes.
that a lot. Paralyzer by I forgot the name of that band, but I love that song too.
Okay.
A bunch of different songs like that. Evanescence.
Oh yeah, wow.
Those types of songs.
I can't wake up.
Nickelback, for better or for worse.
Oh no, stop. Just stop.
Oh,
Those
Nickelback.
types of songs.
What kind of genre do you have a specific genre or
Well, that's the thing when talking about. I like specific genres, but I like so many of them.
Mhm.
Like I've got too. It's hard to describe my taste in music because there's so many songs I like, and most of them are really really weird.
Relatable.
So
But, yeah, same.
more of the generic stuff, more of the common stuff I like is like I love 50s. I love 50s. If I had to
yes.
choose one genre, it'd probably be 50s.
I think I can find one as soon as we're done. Whoops. Keep going.
But I love like 60s and 70s, like especially discos types of stuff. Like I love September
Oh yeah.
and
Yes.
Boogie Night.
Yes. What's it? Average White Band is one of my favorite bands.
But even though I ended up listening to them a lot, I do love like some of that alternative rock from like the 90s and early 2000s as well. But like I also love a bunch of really weird stuff. Like I love a lot of obscure historical music.
Okay.
So like stuff from like the 40s and 30s, from like specifically European countries.
Okay.
Like I like some Finnish music from the 30s, from like the Russo-Finnish Winter War. I love
I hear
old timey English music.
like polka music for some
That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. It's great.
wow.
I'm an addict for that type of stuff. Like super weird stuff. I also love Daft Punk.
Oh,
So,
God,
Love
yes.
Daft Punk, yes.
Goodness.
That's a staple.
Classical. I'm all over the place, and it's really frustrating when I'm trying to describe my taste in music because it's so
All over the place.
But
I feel like I'm a spaz when it comes to music.
I'm
But
kind of the
that's
same way.
But honestly, that's why my show is called Eclectic Collection, because I don't have a specific. I mean, yes, don't get me wrong. For those of you that have heard the show, you know what my tastes are, which is mostly EDM or just something a little bit less.
I've got some great English folk tunes we could play.
Oh wow! Okay. Now, I've seen you at karaoke quite a lot too. What's the appeal for karaoke to you?
For me, it's a really deep-rooted love for singing, because I'm one of those weird only child kids, where like I end up talking to myself a lot, and I end up singing to myself a lot, and I've always found singing to be a very it's always been a very deeply expressional sort of thing for me.
Mm-hmm.
So I've always sung whenever I just feel really happy or I want to just let my emotions out. And I really have never had any sort of... A lot of people are really hesitant about singing in front of others, but I've never really had as much apprehension. I was in choir in middle school where everybody's like, you're in choir? Okay, that's weird, but alright. But like I was in choir through middle school, and I've always loved just singing in general, oftentimes to the chagrin of everyone around me. And that's honestly, I think that's one of the biggest appeals of doing karaoke is whenever I'm like hanging out with friends or just people in general, like I'll start singing, like people make a reference to a song and I'm that one asshole. I'm that one person. Sorry. I'm that one person who's like actually breaks out into song and will sing a whole stand of it or whatever. And everybody's like, dude, stop, please. And I'm like, oh, come on, I love that song, it's great. But at karaoke night, you have to listen to me sing, so suck on it.
Yeah.
Everybody always gets upset with me because they'll say something and it connects to a specific lyric in my head, and I'll stop everything and be like, hang on, finding a song.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice. Make everyone suffer through it.
Yeah, no, I've just always loved singing.
This is a room of kindred spirits because
Yeah.
my husband has said that my head is 80% song lyrics. He'll say one word or one phrase, and
Oh,
I
yeah.
find some obscure song
Oh, yeah.
that's, yeah.
That would be movies for me. You
Movie
can-
lines?
Yes.
Yeah.
Forget it, man. And for those that are not movie,
Savvy.
yes, movie savvy, then I'm quoting things and like looking at me like, I don't get it. And I'm like, but it's okay, never mind. I guess you won't need a bigger boat then, and walk away. So I like all of this. And honestly, okay, so I was listening to the music this morning, and this one song happened to remind me of another song because it had a similar melody, and I was like, oh, I found it. So I'm going to treat you. I'm going to treat you with this song now. So bear with me, guys, as I bring it front and center.
me acuerdo, no me acuerdo, no me acuerdo de nada. Pero eso sí quise, quise, quise que no es. Es el bandido. Cuando viste ese tipo y fue esa noche así cuando él no me dijo y ahora no me acuerdo, no me acuerdo, no me acuerdo de nada. Pero eso sí quise, quise, quise que no es. Es el bandido, bandido, bandido del amor. Es el bandido, bandido del amor. Es el bandido, bandido del amor. Es el bandido. Bandido.
Just be here and take it. Forget about the rules and let it be. Earth and fire, sky and water, deeper, higher, crossing borders, singing, praying, dropping, preaching. Love becomes our only teacher, reaching out to one another. There's no need to keep on running. Long as I am you and you are me, we can be one. We will be free. We will be free. See me, feel me, naked. Have me, hold me, sacred. Just be here and take it. Forget about the rules and let it be. See me, feel me, naked. Have me, hold me, sacred. Just be here and take it. Forget about the rules and let it be. See me, feel me, naked. Have me, hold me, sacred. Just be here and take it. Forget about the rules and let it be. Earth and fire, sky and water, deeper, higher, crossing borders, singing, praying, dropping, preaching. Love becomes our only teacher, reaching out to one another. There's no need to keep on running. Long as I am you and you are me, we can be one. We will be free. We will be free.
All right, we're back, and we are going to play a little game called Either Or. So I'm going to read you guys a bunch of questions, and you're just going to tell me what you would do, either that or that. And if you want to provide a little backstory or front story, that's up to you.
This can't be used as evidence against us, can it?
No, because it's on air, so it's already out in the world. So my first question is seasick or car sick? Jackson?
Oh god, I got car sick a lot as a child. Oh, especially after I drank milk. So I hate being car sick. I'm probably seasick, but then again, I've never actually been seasick.
So just because ignorance is bliss. All
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Straw hat.
I've been car sick, never been seasick. I've seen seasick. I'm picking car sick.
Okay.
That's a good point.
Cat?
Car sick. I can stop the car.
True.
I can take a walk. I can't make that boat stop, and I can't
Yeah.
stop the waves. I could at least maybe sit in the front seat with the window down or the AC on, make it a little bit better, but I can't stop that boat.
Yeah.
Car sick.
Well, you answered the last one, salt or pepper? I love the face that you just made.
Pepper.
Okay.
For stupid historical reasons.
Okay. Straw Hat?
Salt, because salt enhances the flavor.
But too much salt is bleh. Then you just can't eat it.
You also need salt to live.
It's true.
Yeah. Yeah, true. Jackson?
Definitely salt. I love salty foods.
Okay.
It's my favorite seasoning.
All right. Staying on you, runny nose or watery eyes?
Oh, watery eyes. Runny nose. Ugh. Man.
You just get raw and like blistery. You're like,
Exactly.
oh.
Watery eyes.
And you, Straw Hat?
Runny nose. I need to see.
Yeah, and then you're just like, "Ugh." And Cat?
I have watery eyes all the time just because I wear contacts and my eyes don't like it. And it's really, really, really annoying, but the few times that I get a runny nose, it hurts. Like that, like you were talking about that raw, blistery feel. Like I've actually rubbed chapstick on my nose before. So I'll take watery eyes any day of the week.
Yeah, yeah. Staying on you. Sorry, this one's funny to me. I laughed while I was writing it down. Dirty socks or dirty underwear?
Oh, God.
I think that might depend on whose.
Your dirty socks or your dirty underwear?
I mean, I'll take my dirty socks. That's fine.
Okay. Straw Hat?
Dirty socks. I can lie and say my feet just smell.
That's true.
Yeah.
You're like, how dirty is dirty?
Like, are we talking skid mark level? Or...
God.
Thank God I haven't eaten yet. Jeez. But hey, that's why there's a front side and a back side.
That's even worse.
Well, at least you can turn your socks inside out.
Yeah.
Like if it was
Yeah,
really
yeah.
bad.
I don't think you want to turn that underwear inside out, though.
I mean, you could do it the Boy Scout way. One pair of underwear lasts 4 days.
Oh, God.
Ooh.
Front wise, turn around backwards,
Uh-huh.
flip it inside out, and do the same thing.
No, I don't think I want to know that.
Go without underwear.
Yeah, commando, totally.
Yeah.
So, Jackson?
Definitely dirty socks. I can't wear a pair of underwear twice.
Yeah. Okay.
No.
Staying on you, Jackson. Cooking or takeout?
I've been actually trying to cook more recently, doing some steaks, some salmon, some of that sort of stuff. So I'll probably still do takeout just because I do like some good, I go over to Cane's all the time to get some fried chicken, so that's amazing. But
Okay.
I'm gonna go with takeout, but begrudgingly.
Okay. Straw Hat?
Cooking, without a doubt. 110%. I love to cook. Before I enlisted, I was a chef. You name it.
Oh,
I could
really?
Nice.
That's cool. What's your favorite dish to make then?
I really like to make soups.
Really?
Any particular soup? Like, yeah, I'm going to make this soup. I like that.
Some clam chowder, some chicken noodle.
Potato pepper jack.
Oh, you are so coming in next time and bringing that. Samples for everyone. Cat?
Cooking, but someone has to do it for me.
Amen to that.
So
I
guess I'll
like
be here the next time you're here, Straw Hat.
I like that. Staying on you, carrots or spinach?
Spinach. I love canned spinach with butter and salt. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah.
I can eat spinach either cooked or like in a salad.
I like it canned.
Canned spinach.
I like
All right,
canned
Popeye.
spinach. Yes, that's the one that I like.
I am what I am.
With butter and salt. Oh yes.
And straw hat.
Carrots.
Like, do you have like carrots julienne or do you like raw carrots or?
I like almost all varieties of cooked carrot and raw carrot with ranch dressing.
Oh, perfect.
Always a favorite.
Perfect.
I don't like cooked spinach.
But you can eat
Raw spinach is fine.
Yeah.
I like to put it on sandwiches.
sweet. And then Jackson?
hands down carrots. I'm okay with carrots. Like I don't particularly hate them or like them, but you know, they're okay. But I hate spinach. It literally makes me gag. The only way I can eat spinach is if it's like in a a different dish or
Like a
something.
quiche?
Like a quiche. I can eat quiche.
Yeah.
Quiche is all right, but raw spinach on a plate, no thank you.
Oh, that's my comfort food.
Oh God,
Like
no.
that's slimy. Oh, yeah.
Please don't remind me.
But I will say, carrots have a
Yeah,
very
that is not raw.
satisfying
They
crunch.
do.
Yeah, well, I can do.
Even like cooked, like soft carrots are nice.
It's very
I can't-
good texture.
I
Soft
can't do
carrots are really
super soft carrots. Like if it's been in a stew for a while and then it's just like mashed.
But
Oh, I
candied
love
carrots
Mm.
with the brown
Ooh.
sugar.
Oh,
and
that's
water.
Yeah.
that's a whole different
Yes.
story. That's
So
a
you're bringing
whole
that
di-
next time too, right?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, really.
Snoring or coughing?
For what, me?
Yeah. Who did I leave off with?
I'm okay. You left
Wait.
off with me.
Okay, so snoring or coughing?
I mean, snoring because I don't have to listen to it.
Yeah.
Apparently, I snore. I've never heard myself
You're
snore.
selectively
so
deaf.
I'm okay with snoring.
All right.
Yeah, I live alone. Snoring, easy. Doesn't affect me.
Yeah, really.
Okay.
Snoring never hurts. Coughing hurts.
Oh,
And
yeah.
snoring only happens at night. Coughing, when you had a bad cough, it's all day long. I'll take snoring. Although I have been nudging my husband lately, like, you're snoring! Knock it off!
Mine is neither because I will end you either way.
I didn't know that was an option.
Yeah.
That's my option.
Host rules.
Yeah, those rules. Lack of food or lack of sleep?
Oh, man.
I know.
That's really hard. I can function on a lack of sleep. I'm going to go with lack of sleep. I can make that work somehow. No one's going to like me, but
Yeah.
I need food to be happy.
Yes. And what's the hangry? Why are you hangry?
Yeah. Well, I get slangry too, but
Well then.
but I don't know.
Shahad?
Lack of sleep. I don't get much sleep as it is, but if I don't eat, it's always there, like, in my head. Like, you know what sounds good? Let's go eat this.
Yeah.
And I just crave something.
I will
Coffee
lick the dirt
and
off
will help
the
with
floor.
I can't focus or do
Yes.
anything else until I eat.
I'll get the shakes too. Yeah.
Jackson?
Well, I'm dealing with both right now,
That's-
but I barely got any sleep last night, and I haven't had anything to eat yet today. But I'm probably gonna have to go with lack of food because I can function without having food for a while. Sometimes during the days I'll be like, oh, it's like 3 o'clock and I haven't eaten anything yet. I can do that, but if I have no sleep, I can function, but not on a very good level.
Yeah, my brain, I can literally hear I know that's funny to say, but I can hear the cogs in my brain, like click, 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 and I'm trying to speak the words and it doesn't come. What am I trying to, and then I stutter, which is hilarious because you're like, are you stroking out? What's going on with you?
I'm a communication major.
Yeah, that's funny. Rain or snow?
Snow, definitely. I love rain, but my happy place is like the middle of the woods when it's just snowing, and it's because it's the most tranquil thing in the world. It's so silent with the snow.
Yeah.
It's just beautiful. I love snow.
Flurries are my favorite. Like just as it's starting to come down.
I love really heavy but soft snow. Like
Yeah.
no wind, just gently
Yes.
big flakes just falling down.
Yes.
That's great.
Definitely rain, because with snow, there's no winning situation. If I have to go anywhere, the roads are a mess. Then you got to deal with it starts to melt, and you get that like brown slush stuff everywhere,
Yes,
and then
and-
everything's a mess and it's clean. And the salt they put on the roads is bad for your car.
Yeah. Unless you're, that person that got to undercoat it.
I am assuming that these two options are taking place in the same temperature. Because if we're talking about a summer rain versus a winter snow, I'm going to take rain every day. But if it's cold outside, I want it snowing for one simple reason. If it is cold enough that it snows, the snow is actually going to pull a lot of that humidity out of the air so it doesn't feel as cold. So I'm more comfortable in a snow situation than I am in a cold rain situation. Cold rain is miserable. I don't like it.
Yeah,
It just
So I will
penetrates your
take
clothes.
it does.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
But that snow, it literally it actually feels warmer if there's snow on the ground. So I will take the snow.
yeah,
And it's got such a satisfying crunch under the
Really?
feet. I like that
does.
crunch, crunch, crunch. It's good.
wet shoes or wet clothes?
Oh, oh my! Just
Include the socks.
you just everything about this is miserable.
Well, because it's raining and cold outside, so
My feet are always cold, so I'm gonna go with wet shoes because my feet are always cold and miserable anyways. But if it's like wet clothes and my whole body is wet and cold, no.
But let's say even in the summertime.
In the summertime,
Yeah.
then I would want the wet clothes because it would be nice and cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wet clothes, because there's nothing worse than the feeling when you step and there's all that water in your shoe.
Mm-hmm.
It's terrible.
It doesn't matter. Yeah.
Can't do it.
You looked really depressed when you said that. You're just staring down at your lap like it's truly terrible.
And your feet get all prudy, and then it's just ugly.
Well, and I can wear sandals in the summertime.
Yeah.
Also, like your shoes will really, really stink afterwards if you have to
Oh,
wear
yeah.
your shoes all day long.
Oh, yeah.
Ugh.
I'm going to have to go with wet shoes, though, because both are equally miserable in
They're
my
so
opinion.
miserable.
But at least with wet shoes, you can go home, take off your shoes, put on a new pair of socks, and you're pretty much good to go.
I can't put
But
on
with-
new clothes.
No, you're not allowed.
like,
Dry
it's
clothes,
So much
dry
on
clothes.
You. You're just gonna be freezing. You're gonna need
Yeah.
some time to like reacclimate.
And now my house is cold too. What is this?
It's a really miserable
clothes.
situation.
No heater for you.
I did lose power for a little bit yesterday.
Oh.
You did? No. That's terrible.
I'm sorry.
That's terrible.
It was really funny because I was trying to fix it myself.
Oh dear.
That
and I
is
spent
funny.
Hours, and I couldn't.
Well,
I couldn't
get
get it.
electrocuted.
And I call up my friend who's an electrician, and he comes out, does the same exact thing I did originally. My power's back on.
Bravo,
So-
sir. Bravo.
You were internally cussing.
He always says PFM,
Uh-huh.
pure effing magic, and that's
Oh,
all
yes.
electricity operates on.
Yeah, is he a Bozeman?
He's an electrician's mate.
Oh, sorry. I don't know why I was thinking Bozeman.
Yeah, it's a different thing.
It is a totally different thing. Sorry. Sorry.
Brain.
Yes.
Worse is happening.
No food. No food. That's what it is.
Yeah,
I blame no
see?
food.
See
Sorry.
what happens?
Don't hate.
Gotta have food.
Books or writing?
Oh.
I know that was going to be a hard one for you.
I wasn't the last person to go, so I get time to think
Okay, yeah. So Jackson,
Do you mean like writing a book and reading a book, or reading a
just
book?
writing. Like if you want to write a journal, because you're that person.
Versus
Yes.
Probably reading. I was always one of those people who hated writing class in like high school. Yeah, reading. I used to read a lot, but I don't anymore.
Got it.
This is rough.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I don't know that I can really decide on this one because my life goal is to write a book, but I read like a new book every single day of the week.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's almost my only coping mechanism these days.
Amen.
Yeah. No, it's a hard. I mean, and that's why I was trying to decide whether or not that was something I could do because I love to do both. Reading is so. I mean, honestly, I'd probably choose books hands down because, you like you were saying, coping mechanism. Like back in,
Writing can be stressful.
well, writing can also be cathartic because you get to say whatever and no one's interrupting you, and then if you want to reword it, you're just scratching it out if you have a pen, or if you're just too lazy and you just do it with a pencil because you don't feel like you're erasing. But
Now, if you asked me writing or typing, I would have gone writing.
Yeah,
hands down.
obviously.
I hate typing anything.
I don't mind, but writing specifically, I because I've held my writing utensils incorrectly since elementary school.
Same.
It's like I always get cramps. I'm like, eh.
Yeah, honestly, I think I'd actually choose typing over writing because I'm used to just typing up technical papers for
No.
like engineering reports and stuff like that. And that was the one type of writing I could actually tolerate in like high school, was writing up science reports, because they're, I don't know, I guess I like the formulaic nature of them.
Okay.
But
Now we're down to you.
I don't know if I can choose, honestly, because like I'm being 100% serious when I say that both reading certain books and writing certain things have both been life-changing for me. For different reasons, and both have gotten me through like really dark periods or helped me to have serious moments of revelation and self-understanding, and like it's really, really hard to choose between them. And like part of me says, well, you know, pick reading because, you know, it exposes you to all of the minds of other people and all of the ideas of other people. But then it's like, pick writing because my own ideas. How do you, there's so much value in both. I really don't know. And like I also want to be a published author. So I have a couple of books that I'm working on too, that I've been working on for a couple of years. Like if I had to just like never write again, I would be such a miserable person.
I would be a miserable person if I couldn't read.
But I would be such a miserable person if I could never read again. What am I supposed to do? I think
I'm a miserable enough person without giving things up.
you know what? I know how to answer this one. Okay. Eventually, I lose my own creative momentum if I don't have something else to put into my mental blender. And reading will help me to be able to get back into writing. So I guess I'll go with reading.
All right.
But that was really hard.
I had
And I say it begrudgingly. With umbrage.
with umbrage. Wow. So profound either ors. It sounds like
They
sometimes.
were, especially that spinach one.
Yes, the spinach. The spinach is now the topic of conversation. So with that, I'm going to lead you guys into a song, and it's called Like This.
Like this.
Like this.
Take off a day, go back to sleep. Covered in mud, lines on my cheek. Make up some rules, break them myself. Used to think you were sweet, used to think you were heartfelt. Shame, you kill my spirit and you're useless. Sugar, you're addictive and so ruthless. Speaking in absolutes, maybe destructive, maybe stupid. But I have a voice, and I'm gonna use it. Taming up, turning in, all this noise, just enough. Don't you dare, with that eloquence that you got.
1, 2, 3, like this.
Hey, Tuck, like this?
No, like this.
Like this?
No.
I'm far too reckless to have just one drink.
True.
Take the time to touch a Taurus. It's better than you think.
Okay.
Shame, you kill my spirit and you're useless. Sugar, you're addictive and so ruthless. Speaking in absolutes, maybe destructive, maybe stupid.
rhymes ever made by man are going into this mic written by this hand, are coming out of this mouth made by this tongue. I tell you now, my man, my name is Young. But so you think that this is destiny to get the best of me, but I suggest to be quiet, but don't even try from the east and west of me. Taking it and never breaking it, or even shaking it, grooving it and always moving it, cause I'm not faking it. Pulling out rhymes like books off the shelf. Born in England, raised in Hollis, thought to go for myself. This is stone cold rhyming, no frills, no fluffs, and it's no accident that these rhymes sound tough. I'm going off, baby, there's no turning back. I'm on your TV, on your album cassette, and 8 track. And when the show is finally finished, I'll be taking my bow. My name is Young, and yo, I got no how. You know what I'm saying? I got no how. Party people, I got no how. I kick it just like this. I got juice like the president. I'm making rappers hesitant. Invite me to your house and I'll be chilling like a resident. Yes, cause I'm that type of man. Cause I make myself at home no matter where I am. I got it rolling like thunder. Make you no wonder why I'm on top with all the other rappers under. I make no errors, mistakes or blunders. It's like a wedding, then no man put us under. My name is Young and see I like to rhyme right well. Cause when I get up on the mic I just release my spell. It's no hocus pocus, I just get you with the focus and swarm all over you just like a horde of locusts. Smooth operator, female persuader, spot a fly girl and in a week I'm on a data. I got the kind of style for the here and the now, and I can do it cause I got no how. You know what I'm saying? I got no hat. Party people, I got no hat. Bust it. MCs I ruin, cause I know what I'm doing. I treat them like double, make gum and start chewing. I spit them out when the flavor's gone, and I repeat the chewing process till the break of dawn. Cause I'm tough like a bone, sly like Stallone, rockin' and clockin' on the microphone. Smooth like a mirror and hearts that strike terror. Rhymes like runs and hits with no errors. Cold like a blizzard on the mic, I am the wizard with the funky fresh rhymes coming out of my gizzard. Never season, never coughing, I rock the mic often. Hard as a rock and no sign, I soften. Making sure I get respect on my mind, rhymes connect. I thought I build like a builder from an architect. Moving all around above and under the ground, you see my face, and then you hear my sound coming at ya with the mic in hand. I'm gonna take command just the way I plan, cause I'm a one-man band and you are my fan. Don't you understand? I'm like Superman, you're the man of steel. Don't you know the deal? You better be for real. I got sex appeal. This is what I feel, and this here's my vow. And now you know the brother with no how. You know what I'm saying? I got no how, and I'm chillin', never illin'. In my mouth I got 2 feelings. Whatever, I'm on a mic, cold stone, getting over. My name is Young and C, known as the fly Casanova. Kick it.
All right. Well, that brings us to the end of the show. Thank you again, Jackson, Straw Hat, and Kat for joining me. I loved the interaction that we had today. So again, this is Ricochet on Eclectic Collection. You can follow me every Wednesday and Friday from 1 to 2. You could also follow me on Instagram under Eclectic Collection, but with an X. I know that's lame, but that's all I could get. And anyways, stay tuned for Dave's show. He'll be on next. And again, thanks Jackson, Straw Hat, and Kat for joining. I hope you guys can join me again on a different day.
Thanks so much for having us.
Yeah, thank you.
For sure.
Peace out.